Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Stefan. Stefan is from Berlin in Germany. So let's see what Stefan has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hi.
Hello Stefan.
Perfect.
Hello Stefan, how are you?
It's warm, but I closed the windows and there's no different noise around here.
I'm very well, thanks so much. It's been warm in London as well. It's quite warm today.
We have 31 degrees. Yes.
Oh my God.
I took a shower to cool down, but now there's sweat on my face. Hope it doesn't. It's not important. Okay, you have some questions.
Yeah. Stefan, so how's your day been so far? What have you been doing today?
Today, I slept very long, start with postings on Instagram, watching my mail program, and as usual, as every weekend, Sunday and Saturday, I was in the flea market, look around if there's some interesting stuff from me, from my art or from my private collections, and then continue gluing stamps. Gluing stamps means I'm an artist who creates pictures out of stamps since 33 years.
Wow, so tell me a little bit about your career as an artist. Tell me a little bit about your arts.
Okay, I just told you that I create my art with original stamps since 33 years. I started in April 89, yes, 89, no, sorry, 89. Oh, it's too hot here. Okay, and do that since now that a long time, working with original stamps, and it's not an easy job because art is a kind of luxury, and the first years I have to do second jobs most time in restaurants, bars, and so on, and the last years it works much better, except 2019 it was a bad year, so I had 3 additional jobs: hosting dogs, hosting a guest room, and being an extra in movies or advertising.
Wow.
I survived without public financial help.
I see.
I'm very proud of it.
Amazing. Amazing. And tell me, Stefan, where are you from?
I live now currently in Berlin since 17 years. Before that, 15 years in Cologne. I was born in Black Forest, South Germany, grew up there. And sometimes I feel that there's not enough culture from me. That's not the way where I want to get old. And so I moved away, bigger cities, to enjoy life, to find myself. I must explain, when I was 18, I really didn't know what I should be in profession. I tried to get to an art school, but they don't want me. Not enough talent, they told me, and I thought they are experts, and so I accepted. But I was really out of my mind. I didn't know what I should do, and so I moved in the next bigger city. That means to Stuttgart, and tried to go out nearly every night, dancing and working, and find my way. And several years later, when I was without a business, I found the way back to art and said, okay, I will do it for myself, for my own rooms. But one day there wasn't enough space in my flat, so I have to make exhibitions.
Wow, that's amazing.
But when I started with oil color and later with black. I think the most important thing that is, I always make a kind of collage. That means I make pictures with clothes or with medicine instruments or plastics, glass, iron. And later, I found the stamps. It was a kind of accident because I only want to use it for background. Post them on a background, spray over it, and want to arrange it in a different way. And also, again, spray with another color over it. And suddenly I noticed when there are many stamps in one order or a special order, there is a new structure and a very interesting way of background And then it was in April 90, sorry, 80, oh my God, 89, 89, April 89. And 10 months later, I quit my job, office job, to be an artist. It was a job, very cold water, but I got it. I'm here, still here. Many guests or exhibition places I wear or I want to be, don't exist anymore. I'm still alive. When Corona times reach us, I was really afraid that I'll lose everything. But I'm online since 20 years, and so I have success to send pictures, or people know me because I'm very busy with my exhibitions. I think every year I realize around 30 exhibitions, 30. That means now, tomorrow morning, I hang my 976th exhibition.
Oh my God.
And everything is documented.
Wow, amazing. Wow, that's a beautiful career. That's a beautiful journey for sure, Stefan. Wow, amazing.
Yes, it is, but it's very busy. You didn't know or I didn't know what a weekend means or holidays means. My way of living is very different. Sometimes I'm working the whole night, sometimes till 3 a.m. It's an up and down. You never know when there comes another order or if someone buys a picture in an exhibition. It's a kind of adventure, but it's my life. I didn't know why I do it, but I do it. And I'm happy when there's success.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so through the journey, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your career, about your life, and about your point of views as well, okay? Stefan, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yes, of course. But you just noticed that my English is not perfect.
Don't worry, your English is perfect. I can understand you very well. I can understand you very well. That's what matters.
Okay.
So, welcome to William and the Magic Box. So, this is my best friend. Full of random fun questions, okay? So, I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to move a little bit before the first question, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, Stefan, so before we start the game, so through the games, there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay? It's all very friendly, okay?
Okay.
First question for you is, when was the last time that you cried and why?
Yesterday.
Tell me why.
I enjoyed the concert and the song was very emotional, and so some tears ran down, and it touched me. The words touched me, and but now I can smile again.
So tell me a little bit about the concert you went last night.
He's a Berlin singer, born I think in Algeria, and he sing in German language called Untitled.
Okay.
Don't if you know it of him, I think no. And it was an open air concert, and we had luck because the weather was very fine.
I see. Very good. Did you go with friends or did you go alone?
With a friend and his sister and brother-in-law.
Amazing. Okay.
Normally go alone to concert because it's too exhausting to make plans, and so that some didn't know if they wanted there or there, or maybe we should go later. I hate this stuff, so I always make my own way and go my way.
I see. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, what is one movie you could watch over and over again? What's your favorite movie?
There is no special movie I can watch every time, but some series like Golden Girls or I Love Lucy.
Okay.
I can watch them over and over, and I like it. Sometimes I know the words, the dialogues by heart.
Next question. Let's do it. Stefan, before the next question, tell me what's the best part of living in Berlin? What do you like the most about the city? And also, there is always a challenging part as well. What that would be?
The best things in Berlin is the culture, the different kinds of culture, the concerts, exhibitions, the history, and you can be just in all this trouble, but you can also enjoy your privacy and find quiet places in lakes around Berlin, or even in the middle of Berlin, there are quiet places. I like this up and down, and for me as an artist, it's the most interesting city to get more popular. Plus, plus, plus.
And what's the most difficult part or the most challenging part of living in Berlin, in your opinion? What's the negative parts of living there?
I think the same problem as in other big cities. People can be superficial, and it's very difficult to find a relationship because many men come to Berlin only for sex adventures and not for long-term relationships. And so many people in Berlin didn't want to kid their friend, their relation, only want to go out for having fun. And this, for me, it's very difficult to find a new relation. I'm single and not happy about that, but so I can concentrate on my art. As a plus.
Amazing. Okay, next question for you is, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
The man of my life. We had a relation in the early 90s, and we realized so many things. We fight for gay rights, for gay marriage. We had, at that time, in 92, a big benefit. That means 40 exhibitions and events around the World AIDS Day 92. And in that time, we also opened our own art bar in Cologne. We put so much energy in it that we broke down at this success we had, and so we had to separate. It means it was a big success, but also not a good thing. That because it broke down. It was a man of my life, and
wow,
not possible to go back because he's died now. He's dead now because of AIDS, and so I have to go my own way. But I think his name was Peter. He had the most influence of my life.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful story. And when you think of him, Stefan, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
Our holidays in 1992. We were in Spain, in Sitges, and we relaxed. It was also my first holiday since, I think, 9 years at that time. And we enjoyed the sun, we enjoyed ourselves. We had no TV in our apartment, so we can concentrate on ourselves, being on the beach, being in coffee shops, coffee houses, or go in the night disco. We just had several success with our exhibitions. I also influenced him that he also makes art, and sometimes we make a couple exhibitions, and sometimes he has more success than me.
Wow.
You asked for the holiday. This was the best holiday.
Amazing, very beautiful. Next question, Stefan, from Berlin. Let's do it. Next question is, what keeps you up at night?
My art, my business.
I knew it.
As an artist, I work with stamps, and there's so different things I can do. I can do office work, and if I drink something, I can separate stamps from the paper or sort them. It's an up and down.
And
me up from sleeping.
and do you consider yourself to be more of a day person or a night person? Do you like to be
a night person?
A night person.
I like to work long during the night. I and like to sleep long. Maybe the best time to stand up, to get up is 10 a.m. for me.
I see. And Stefan, when you work in your, when you're doing your arts, do you need to be inspired to do it, or you can do anytime? Or some days you don't feel like doing it, or you don't feel inspiration, or you can do anytime? How does it work for you?
Sometimes there's so much inspiration and so much creativity around me that I have to do it. But sometimes I need pressure because someone makes an order and there's a deadline because of a birthday or something like that, or because or sometimes there's an exhibition. I want to have some pictures in this exhibition, so there's a pressure. Sometimes I need this kind of pressure, but not always. And the work when I have to concentrate on my art, that's the best thing from 10 to 3 or something like that.
I see. And behind you, you have I can see 3 arts. One in the back, the Mickey Mouse. I can see on the right and the left. Which one is your favorite?
Ergi Timon.
Yeah, tell me why.
He's a cute man, similar hair like me. He has a dog. He comes around the world, and it's easy to draw him, and it's also easy to present him or to have success with this young man.
I see. Very good.
Other stuff around here, I like to create comics in a new way, in my way, with stamps. I also have portraits. It's a different thing like that. You see it? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I like to make faces, pop art style, like him, or maybe you know him. A self-portrait.
Oh yes, of course I do. It looks like you. I also like, oh, it looks like you.
I also make the same kind of working with musicians, pop musicians. That means in Berlin now, edition with pop musicians. The latest one was Tina Turner. I realized last week, and I also realized postcards. It's not only comics that makes my life more colorful. It's also the art of the faces of pop art. But I also working on old-fashioned paintings. That means I prepared something different. Comics or come off Finland pictures. I put on old-fashioned paintings in my style, and the stamps are only in the bodies.
Wow, amazing. And how long did it take for you to do your self-portrait?
It's a little bit more complicated because there are more details. I think 15 or 20 hours.
I see. All right. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, when you were a child, did you have imaginary friends? And what was their name?
No imaginary friends.
No?
No, I always had animals. It started when I was 10 or 11. I had a cat. She died because of a car accident. 3 years later, then I had a dog. The same problem, also a car accident. But I also had a turtle or rabbits, but not to cuddle. Rabbits are kind of business, a kind of job. Because they were prepared for me later. But they were my animals.
I see.
But I didn't need an imaginary friend.
I see. When you think about Black Forest, the place where you grew up, what's the best memory that comes to your mind?
We lived at the suburbia of the little village.
Mm-hmm.
Direct behind the garden, the grasses, the meadows and the fields started. And several hundred meters away, there begins the forest. It means the nature around me. That's the most important, the most impressive thing for me. But now everything changed there. The street where I grew up, there are many houses, streets around there. Not so much as when I grew up.
I see. Good one. And all your family are back there as well, live there? Black Forest?
Not really.
No?
This is the center of my family. My mother lives still there. My father died 2 years ago because of COVID. And one of my brother lives there also, but the other brother lives on the other side of the Black Forest.
I see.
And there are also some cousins and niece, but there's no contact.
I see. And do you see yourself living for a long period in Berlin? Do you like living in Berlin?
Yes, I like to live here now. These are 17 years, but maybe I'll change it. I'm not sure. One day, for the moment, there's no inspiration to change, and I didn't know where I would live or where I could be happy. I mean, Berlin is important for my cultural life, also for my art business, and I have so many stuff around me. I collect CDs, I collect ceramics, and I collect stamps because of my business. And so it's so much to move, and won't do that. No energy. Maybe they have to carry me out of this flat. Not sure. Maybe more important. I don't know. We'll see. Will tell us.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Next question for you is, what do you think are the best traits for a person to have?
To be honest, zuverlässig. I don't know the word for Zuverlässigkeit. To be honest, to be cute, to accept if I want to help me if I shoulder or a hand. I think that you can trust him. That's the most important thing. And that he gives love.
Of course. And I think being kind to people, kindness, it's one of the best traits, I believe, as well. Like as you said, helping people, be kind. Put yourself in other people's shoes. That's, I think it's best traits for the person to have, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Ready for another question?
Yes, of course.
Let's do it. Stefan, before the next question, tell me, what's the best part of being an artist? What do you like the most about it? And also, what's the most challenging part, the most difficult part?
Let's start with the negative thing. The most difficult part is that you never know when money comes in, when you buy a second sell something. That means sometimes there is so much pressure that you can't concentrate on a normal way of living, on foreign friends. The other thing is, the way I work, it needs much time, and so it's difficult to have contact with me, to come into bars or something like that. But the most beautiful parts are that there's no schedules. That means no 8 to 5 business, no bell in the morning. Okay, if I have an appointment like tomorrow to hang the exhibition, there will be the bell that makes me awake at 7 in the morning, but it's business. But I can move it. It's not every day the same procedure. My life is more colorful and exciting. And sometimes I didn't know what next week will happen. These are the positive things.
I see. Very good. Next one. Next question for you is, describe yourself in one positive word and one negative word only.
Oh, that's very difficult. One positive word, I'm honest.
Okay.
The negative word, have to less time for people who need me.
Ooh, always busy.
Always busy, yes. It's good for my business, but it's bad for my privacy.
I see.
I was yesterday in a concert. Sometimes there are moments like that.
And your best friends, they live in Berlin as well?
No, Some of them live in Berlin, but some of you also in Cologne or nearby Cologne. But I didn't meet them when I lived there. I met them 10 years ago on Facebook and become very good. It's crazy.
Amazing.
Next week I will be there in Cologne, not really in Cologne. I will be there to visit them outside from Cologne, but I make a combination with business and also gay pride there.
Oh, next weekend is going to be in London, gay pride as well, next weekend.
So I'm not in London, I'm in Cologne. But I invite you for gay pride in Berlin. It's in 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun, for sure.
I think I will have fun because I think about a very special costume. Not stamps on it, but many flowers.
Oh, wow. Good one. Next question. Next question for you is, what motivates you the most in life?
A very difficult question. Success. Success is a good motivation, yes.
And you always have this mindset, way of seeing success, about motivation?
Okay, there's also another thing. Love is a good motivation, but if there's no love, success is the next part I have to think about. It will be okay.
I see. Absolutely. I understand your point. Stefan, I have 3 questions left for you, okay? Let's do it. But before the next question, being a gay guy, did you always have the support of your family, being gay?
Yes, of course. But I have to say, when I was 18, it was more difficult than nowadays. And I moved out when I was 18, and I had my coming out in my family 1 year later. Because I didn't want to have my coming out when I share the flat with them, because I didn't know how the reaction is. Remember, times were different. There were no gays in series. There are no gay papers, officially no gay papers, no internet. And I'm like the man in Absolute Fabulous. I thought I was the only gay man in town or in world. Okay, maybe some grandfathers, 80, 50, who lives alone. They could also be gay and give the little boys sugar, but this was my way of thinking. So I have to concentrate first on myself before I tell it my family. And only my family, the next have to accept how I am. I didn't have to explain myself. I am what I am. And I never walk around like a drag queen or sometimes I have fashion, cheap fashion, not expensive fashion. And sometimes people notice, oh, maybe he can be gay. Doesn't make, it's not important. And I never hang a paper on me, I'm gay. But there's also another point. When I lived in Cologne, I was 5 years active member in a gay carnival group, and then I was really gay in my appearance. Okay.
Amazing, very good. Next question for you is, what made you laugh a lot this week or this month? Something funny that happened to you that made you laugh?
This week?
Yeah, or this month or the last time?
Now the way you act in our interview, your smiling face, this is very good feeling.
Oh.
In front of you. See you smiling.
Oh, thank you very much. Make me shy now.
No problem.
2 questions left for you. Let's do it. But before the next question, if you, in your opinion, tell me if you could choose just one of your best, your favorite art, piece of art, which one that would be?
Tina Turner, I realized I finished this week. I just showed you here at the originals in the exhibition and sold after 1.5 days.
Wow, amazing.
This is my favorite picture, but maybe tomorrow or in a month there will be another one who impresses me the same way like this. I have to explain, this is no print. This are original and the lines are painted by brush and thick color, acrylic color.
Wow.
On my Instagram account, I show work process so that everybody can see original stamps and painted by brush, no print.
Amazing. Well done. Good one. Next question is, what does family mean to you?
Family. It's a very difficult thing. The way I grew up, there was really love. For my mother, it was more important to have meals on the table, that everybody is happy and eat the plate empty. There were no hugs and something like that. For me, love now, or family means to be someone to can talk about problems, to enjoy privacy, lean on, cuddle, kissing. It means to create a own little family. That's, I think, the important thing.
I see. Good one. I think family, it's the people who we choose, the people that the world gave us, the destiny or the universe gave us. That's
Yes.
the real family.
And sometimes people are closer, sometimes they are not so close and or fade away, and it's life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I read where good friends will always be there, don't fade away. The rest are people who passes us.
Yeah. People pass, leave a message, leave a lesson, and that's what makes life beautiful, interesting. Ready for the last question?
Yes, of course.
Let's do it. Last question. Stefan, before the last question, people watching the interview right now, would you like to start a career as an artist? Yeah. What would be your best piece of advice for those people?
Don't trust what other people say. Listen to your heart. Be proud of yourself. Believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. Because I made the mistake that I listened to art school people who told me that I didn't have any talent, and I lost 10 years to get enough courage to say, I want to do it. I am what I am. I want to go my way, even it's a stony way, and even I have to do several jobs to finance myself.
Absolutely. Very good.
Yourself as an artist, offer your artwork and find your style and change it, make variations, but so that everybody knows this is you or this is your art.
Amazing. It's a good advice, very good advice for sure. Last question for you is, if you could ask for a miracle, what that would be?
Love, everlasting love, a relation, a good relation. I think that is enough. That is very much, but not always possible from me. But I didn't give up till now.
Of course not. Never give up. I'm sure the right person might be around the corner. You never know. We can come anytime.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. Okay, it's not the end yet. Okay, let's play now the word association game. I'm going to say one word and you just tell one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking. Okay?
Okay.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
I tried.
Money.
Success.
Family.
Love.
Life.
Health.
Sex.
Sweat.
Ooh. Politics.
No good feeling.
Okay. Religion.
I'm without religion.
Okay. One word for love.
Love. Together.
Fear.
Illness.
Friendship.
Trust.
Desire.
Again, love.
Ooh. Good one. Regrets.
Mistakes.
Okay. Success.
Happiness.
One word for wish.
Again, love.
Okay. Happiness. One word.
Love.
I'm
boring, but it's a way of thinking.
No. There's not right or wrong. It's what comes to your mind. One word for Black Forest.
Home. No. It's difficult. Sorry, I have to explain it. Home, the place where I grew up, where there were influences, but not the way not the part of country where I want to live.
Okay. One word for Berlin.
Now.
Good. One word for Germany.
Europe.
Okay. And the last one now, artist. One word.
Me.
Hey, good one. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee. Yeah. And I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Stefan and what's something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What your best friend would say about you?
That I'm the uncle of his dogs. And when he go on holiday, I'll move in their apartment and take care of the 3 dachshunds, or I make always walks with the dachshunds. That means a kind of trust, but I'm the uncle.
And something that you need to improve on, to work on, what he would say, your best friend?
I never asked them. Sorry, I don't know, William.
Good answer, very good.
Sorry, I don't.
Not okay. Stefan, let's play now with Stefan and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now.
You seem to be a very cute man. You have so positive energy spreading. You also have bad moments. Same.
Absolutely. I think all of us, we always I have this mindset of being positive, or try to. I think when you are positive, even though sometimes when you are facing some bad moments or some challenges, but if you are positive, it makes a difference, because the pain is a bit less, and also you face your problems in a different way. But yes, I have my down times as well. I have my times where I feel lonely. Sometimes I feel as well that insecure. Huh?
Sorry, I said I'm here if you feel lonely.
I'll remember that. But yes, I have my down moments as well as everyone else. I think all of us, we have those moments, and but I always try to enjoy those moments as well, because they are necessary. I think if life would be just flowers, skies, beautiful, we wouldn't learn anything. It would be a bit boring. So we need those days as well, those challenging days or down days, for us to understand a bit more about life. I know it's not easy sometimes, but I try to always take the positive part of the downside. But yeah, I have my down moments as well. It's not very often, but sometimes I find myself on those like lonely or difficult moments, for sure. I think I find that as well.
Okay. If I can answer you on your answer, for me, the baddest moments in my life were the starting of the best moments.
Yes.
if there are no downs, you can enjoy the highlights.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they are necessary as well. Imagine, we need those down moments for us to learn, to understand, and always, when, as they say, after the storm, always come like a beautiful blue sky. You know what I mean? So that's what I believe as well. So let's be grateful for those storms as well, because the storms, they are always a lesson for us, always bring us, some good points, good moments as well, because we need those storms as well to make life a bit spicy, a bit more, challenging. And that's...
You're right, but you didn't act like that, and this is so a good feeling that comes through the little mobile.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks so much, Stefan. Thank you for being kind and sweet. And also, thanks so much for taking the time for the interview. I know you are very busy, but you found the time for the interview, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much for that. Danke.
We finish now?
No, before we go, if you can share a positive message or something that you live by.
Enjoy life, enjoy the highlights of life, and I would say with stamps, goodbye.
Hey, Stefan, thank you so much for the interview, and you keep in touch, okay? Have a nice evening, okay? Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Okay.
All done now. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
More stamps.
More stamps, yeah. Bye-bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.